God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's King T 420 SCC, and this is Thoughts on Thursdays. Yes, y'all can see the thumbnail. So you know the title of the show. The title of the show is "The Black Man is the Most Hated Man in the World." And with that being said, go and grab your merch and help a black man out. Go and grab your book. Go and help a black man out. You dig? You can grab your merch in my Shopify store, which you can get to that at www.kingT420scc.com. And you can grab my book, Amazon on Amazon Kindle, or you can go through my link as well to grab the book. So, with that being said, without further ado, gang, let's get to the sponsors, and then we'll get right to the show. Smoke gang shit before we go.
Battle Juice is a new energy drink. This video was sponsored by Pure Health Battle Juice. You can buy your drinks in Chill Box or Joe & Vince's Gourmet Market. Get your Battle Juice today. Drink the drinks that champions drink. Battle Juice.
Alrighty, and with that being said, let's jump off into the videos. Let's jump out to the first video and see what we got. So this first video, when y'all watch it, it's going to seem counterintuitive to the title of the show. I only seen part of it, which is what made me get it. But I actually got it so I can tell you guys that this is one of the reasons that we're having so much trouble with the women in our community. This very first video that I'm about to play is one of the reasons that we're having so much trouble with the women in our community right now. And with that being said, let's jump right off into the video and you guys can get an understanding of what I am saying. And on the screen it says, "Black women are gone. We lost them." Clown. Smoke gang shit. Before we go, let's jump right off into the video, and y'all know we're going to speak as much as we can when we have to about whatever we need to speak on. Before we go.
Yeah, I've been meaning to make this TikTok for the last month. I just want to let black guys know it's over for us. We lost our women.
Clown. Might be over for you. Cause we lost our women. You sure about that? I'm not absolutely positive that you're correct, sir. But I'm gonna let you finish spewing your bullshit. This is fucking ridiculous. This is part of the reason why we have so much trouble with the women in our community today. Before we go.
Yeah, white guys got them now. Everywhere I look, I can look to the left right now. I'm in Beverly Hills. There's a beautiful black queen with a bald white.
Oh, I get it now. So because you live in Beverly Hills in Los Angeles where you got all those LGBTQ people, and a lot of you guys out there are, as the women are saying, DL and things like that. So now that the women in Beverly Hills are now dating outside of their race, you decided to jump on the internet and say that the black man has lost his woman. No, you guys have just lost your masculinity. You guys are still teenagers. Most little boys. None are men. But that's for another topic. Before we go.
Man, and everywhere I go, I continue to see that. It doesn't matter the age group. It doesn't matter the complexion. They're gone. Yeah, so black guys, we had our run. You feel me? Like, we wasn't doing shit with it. Niggas was playing around, so yeah, we lost them. Not
I ain't heard this form of pandering ever, I don't think. I don't think I've ever heard this form of pandering. He say we had our shot, we blew it. You idiot, were you born by a black lady? Use your fucking head. It's fucking ridiculous. This is why I work. This black man right here is part of the reason why the black culture cannot mend itself. Be a man, boy. Be a man.
Not all of them. We didn't lose the ratchet ones. We always gonna have the ratchet ones. But yeah, all the good ones, all the classy ones, yeah, we lost them. And
yeah, all of the good ones and all of the classy ones, yeah, we lost them. Yep, we still got the ratchet ones though. But all of the good ones and all of the classy ones, yeah, we lost them. Shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck about what you think. You're a fucking idiot. Smoke gang shit, forward we go.
proof, if you want proof, because maybe it hasn't hit your city yet. Maybe it hasn't hit your state. I'm in California, so it's a little bit.
Again with this California shit. Again with this California shit. Yo, listen, most men across the land are not like men in California, gang. I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you, but most men in the world ain't like men in California. You should have probably looked around before you decided to make this a general ass statement. Fucking moron. Smoke gang shit, before we go.
Faster. But yeah, they just watch the movies. They got white lead males, and then they got the black female leads as the love interest, and that's like in every movie. I've seen 4 movies now with that in the last like 3 months. So yeah, that's what we moving. Again, we had a good run, but this shit is over, man. This shit is over. So yeah, good luck.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He talking about some we had a good run, but shut the fuck up, clown. I don't know what the fuck be wrong with these soft ass dudes, but guess what? He told us where he was from. Now, I don't know what y'all think about fucking LA right now, but the shit that I've been hearing about LA, it doesn't make me feel it. I'm not threatened by any dude that's out there. Like I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying, like, if all the women, or especially if we're talking about all of the classy, elegant, well-kept black women are not dating black men, they're dating outside their race. We just gonna say that, right? I feel like it's something wrong with y'all. I don't think it's something wrong with the rest of the men across the country. I just think LA just let things get a little bit out of hand. Sort of say. Like, because I don't think all across America things are like that. I just don't. But with that being said, let's get right back into the black man being the most hated man in the world. Smoke gang shit, before we go. Let's check out the next video. What we got? Oh, black women have hated black men for over 60 years for this reason. They got a reason too, Smoke gang. They got a reason. Before we go.
On planet Earth and get the things that we want to get out of this life, we're going to have to delete 90% of men.
Any way of thinking.
Yeah, that's a clip from that old video. I don't know what this young lady finna say, but I thought that was that clip. When I seen it, I just wasn't sure. But that all in itself tells you. In fact, before I let the old lady speak, I'm going to go and play another video. Hold tight. Hold tight. Let's go play this other video. Before I let the old lady speak, let's play this video. Let's play this. Let's see what she talking about first. The black man is one of the biggest disappointments on this earth. Jesus Christ. Before we go, the black man is the most hated man in the world. Listen to this shit. Before we go, don't worry, fellas. Y'all know Smoke gang. I got us. Don't worry about it. We gonna listen to this fluff for a minute. Then we gonna get to some real shit before we go.
Disappointments on this earth, and it don't seem to be getting any better.
Do you mean black men raised by black women? Raised by black women who've committed more abortions than all deaths combined since 1974? Raised by black women who are supposed to be the most educated group, and yet these very black boys are seniors reading on a third grade level? Raised by black women whose studies prove that they're the least desired group on the planet?
So, the title of the show is The Black Man is the Most Hated Man in the World. But as you can hear, this fine gentleman taking up for black men all across the world, he didn't even have to point out the good things about black men to rebuttal what the young lady said. All he did was point it out what's really happening in society, as in the women have been raising the children, and the boys that they have been raising stay boys and don't grow to men. And the women that are raising little girls are raising little masculine, I can do everything without you, so pay me for my time type of girls. And that's just what it is right now. I don't know why it's like that, and I don't know why they don't see that this is some type of narrative that's being pushed to them. But we gonna get to it. Before we go, smoke gang shit.
Raised by black women who have the highest growing prison population while the male population is dropping. Raised by black women who hate themselves so much they'll send overseas to get the hair of third world country women and attack the men for going over to third world countries to get the women.
Yo. Yo, he is funny for that, right? Because they literally order hair from overseas and then beat up on the dudes that go overseas because they like the women that have the actual hair. Lord Jesus Christ. Instead of just keeping your own hair, teaching your daughters to grow their own hair, take care of their hair, be feminine, be ladies, be ladylike at all times. Y'all rather get more masculine and angry and start fights with the men who choose to have a different opinion on how they like women other than you. The black man is the most hated man across the world. These are facts. Before we go, you shall see.
I mean, those disappointing black men who on average still make more money without a degree than black women with degrees. A few simple Google searches will show who the most disappointing group in America is.
The black man.
So, I wanted to play that, and I wanted him to play his rebuttal before we got to the old lady, because the old lady video gonna be a little longer, but I think he hit on some points, and then when y'all hear the old lady, y'all understand. Smoke gang shit, before we go. Let's get the old lady back. Here we go. Before we go.
That casually talks about removing or eliminating an entire group of people is not empowering, not progressive, and not rational. It is dangerous.
So I'm sure y'all heard what the lady said in the very beginning of the video, that they would have to delete like 90% of the male population. This is what the lady said in the beginning of the video. It was a very big, thing on the internet for a while, whatever the case might be. But the thing is, man, I say this every time that we watch a video like this, every time we hear a video like this, I speak on the whole topic of the fact that men do not think like this. Men do not think that we should just get rid of like 90% of all women. Like, I don't think majority of men think that we should get rid of no women. Like, and that's the biggest factor in exactly why I came up with this topic, because the black man is the most hated man in the world, and it's mainly because the black woman hates her own man for working on telling her, be better for us. Just be better for us. Learn how to love. Learn how to be open. Learn how to care about your husbands. Learn how to care about the fathers of your children. You done had children with them. You may as well work it on out and have a family with them. Learn how to marry before you carry. That's the thing. Like, learn how to date and love the man that you learn how to get to know and love the man that you're dating. That would actually help. It's like one of them things that I tell y'all all the time. Y'all make us the most hated person in the world because of y'all rhetoric. It started with your hate. Oh, I guess y'all like, nah, King, get started with, the white people, racism and things like, listen, y'all don't get it. Other groups of people, they was gonna always hate black people, right? But it wasn't all of them, right? But when the black woman started spewing hate for the black man all over the internet, more and more people joined the hate train. Even their own women hate them. And y'all hate us for your own personal ignorant reasons. Y'all have no reason to hate us because we love y'all. So we be confused, right? But, it's been told to us many different times that the black woman is going to be the sworn enemy of the black man, and she's not even going to know it. She's going to be the key and the thing that is used to tear down her own community. People tell black women this over and over and over and over again. And to listen to that fact, black women like, nah, that's not the truth, but steady tearing down the black community as they say, no, this is not the truth. But I'm just one of the good messengers giving y'all the good word. Smoke gang shit before we go.
And when that kind of thinking targets fathers, it always ends up harming women and children first. If you care about protecting your family, guarding your mind, and understanding how certain ideas quietly destroy homes, I want you to listen carefully today all the way through. Because this is not imagination. This is not theory. This is the kind of thinking that breaks families and destabilizes societies. Welcome back to Family Still Matters.
This is wild. How many of them think this way? Is this healthy or dangerous? The impact of diverse perspectives on health. In today's society, the way individuals perceive health can vary greatly. This diversity in thoughts prompts a critical discussion. How many people really think this way when it comes to health? We can observe the differing opinions can either promote a healthier lifestyle or lead to misconceptions that might be harmful. To understand the implications of these varying perspectives, it's essential to evaluate whether adopting certain viewpoints is healthy or dangerous. Public discourse, social media, and personal experiences all influence how we define and approach health-related matters. For instance, some may advocate for specific diets or wellness trends without scientific backing, which raises the question, are these ideas nourishing or detrimental to our well being? Moreover, considering various viewpoints can provide a broader understanding of health. Engaging in dialogues about nutrition, mental well being, and lifestyle choices allows us to assess what contributes to the healthier existence. However, critical thinking and discernment are necessary to sift through the noise of misinformation. In conclusion, acknowledging the multitude of opinions on health opens up essential conversations. Are these perspectives ultimately beneficial or do they lead us down a path of danger? Stay informed and critically engage with different viewpoints for a balanced approach to health. Keywords: diverse perspectives on healthy versus dangerous viewpoints. Mental health discussions. Impact of opinions on wellness. Is this healthy or dangerous? Okay, back to the video we go.
This channel exists to help you think clearly, discern wisely, and protect what matters most, which is your family, your children, and the future they're growing up in.
Amen.
What I'm sharing
Amen, young lady. Amen. Before we go.
today isn't meant to entertain you. It's meant to equip you. So that when you hear certain ideas online, across the TV set, by any voice in a university, on a campus, among private little groups, that you can recognize them for what they are and know when to turn them off or to shut them down. This message is for adults who care about families, children, and the health of society. It is not for people who enjoy extreme rhetoric, who embrace conspiracy-style thinking, or who live in fantasy worlds about how families and societies actually function. There is nothing wrong with using your imagination or creativity, but it becomes dangerous when fantasy is treated as something that should be imposed on real people, real families, and real children, as if it could replace reality itself. If you want clarity instead of confusion and wisdom instead of noise, this message is for you. Every time fathers are removed physically, emotionally, or culturally, children feel it first.
So, I'm glad she got there and I'm glad that she said that. Because I talk to y'all all the time about how y'all children are sponges and they soak up everything that you do. Everything that you say around your children soak it up. And when you don't have a good father around who has rational, logical thinking, who can tell you like, yo, maybe we need to be cool on how we acting. Maybe we need to be cool on some of the stuff we saying. Look at the little ones. They over there, they observing, they paying attention, they acting out like we acting out. You have to have a male figure in your life to keep discipline around, to keep foundation, to keep a sturdy foundation, to keep stability, so the children know they are children. They do not do what you do. You are an adult. They cannot do what you do. They cannot be your friend. You can love them. They can love you. But you cannot be their friend because you have to guide them. You have to lead them as the parent, as the mother, and the father first. You have to be the one to teach them right or wrong. And regardless if you want to spoil them or not, regardless if you want to be, oh, my baby, and all this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 you cannot spare the rod. Spare the rod, spoil the child. And I'm not saying, oh, give your kids a whooping, but there are many forms of discipline that you can use on your children. Trust me, I know. And if you would like to talk about it, you all know how to get in touch with me. www.kingT420scc.com. Before we go.
Women carry the weight next, and society quietly starts to unravel after that. Understand This helps you see through messages that sound compassionate on the surface, but are destructive underneath. Any mindset that treats fathers as disposable or men as disposable is not pro-woman, and it is absolutely not pro-child.
I agree with her wholeheartedly, because when the mother gets to a place after the birth of the child where she acts as if she doesn't need the father, the child starts to either gain a lot of resentment for the father or a lot of resentment for the mother. One of the main reasons is because the child is like, that is my father. He or she is a part of that man. So how you feel about that man and the energy that you direct to your child about that man, that's what the child either will feel about that person, or that's what they will feel about you, because they don't even have an understanding of who that person is, and they will look at you like, well, you ain't never even let me met him. This is real talk, smoke gang shit. Before we go.
And it is anti-family. I recently watched a video that disturbed me deeply. I'll include the link so you can see exactly what I'm referencing, because I don't believe in misrepresenting anyone. In that video, a young woman spoke confidently into a camera as if it were reasonable, realistic, and even moral to imagine a world made better by removing men, especially fathers. She wanted 90% of men and fathers removed from our world. She was not joking, and she was not alone.
The crazy part is when you actually go and find the video that she's referencing, those comments were outrageous. Talking about comments like, yes, girl, men are worthless. Yes, girl, pathetic pieces of POSs. Yes, girl, this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. So when you go through the comments, you see all of these black women saying all of these things about black men. And it just make you wonder, like, do y'all really hate black men? Like, because most of the comments y'all leave about black men on anybody's page are not good. And then when there is a black woman who chooses to say something good about black men, y'all come out of everywhere to bash her because she said something good about black men. But I'm going to let y'all sit on that. Before we go, let's finish the video.
And that's why this matters to you, because these ideas are no longer hidden. They are becoming more louder, more frequent, and more normalized. This way of thinking is often framed as protecting women and children, but history tells us a very different story.
So as she said, history tells a very, very, very different story. That leaves women to be playing a position that they are never meant to play. That's why there are so many masculine women out, because instead of just being in your feminine energy and enduring the role that you were meant to endure, being a woman, you want to step into a man's world and say, you know what? I don't need you. I can raise my child on my own. I can be the best parent without you. That don't even make no fucking sense. You hated that your father wasn't around. Why would you force that on your own child? But before we go, we have more. We have more videos. See, yeah, we'll get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's see what we got right here. See what we got. Oh, it's a comment. Let me see. It's definitely rare when a black woman takes time to hear and understand us. And the caption says, I didn't realize how hated black men were by black women. Sweetheart, I didn't either until I started making these videos and started hearing some of the things that they had to say. Till I seen that video of the group of black women who went to the so-called KKK and told them that they would like to help them off other black men. I didn't either until I seen things like that. When I heard things like that, that's when I really started to realize, oh, it's not that you guys just think that y'all are confused about who we are. It's not that you guys just feel like, well, maybe we just need to get to understand them and get to know them. It's that you guys hate us, and you hate us so much that you are willing to go and tell a whole nother race of men that we would like to help you guys get rid of these guys. The black man is the most hated man in the world, and I blame it on black women. Before we go, smoke gang shit.
Were by black women. Until I did my series, my husband was raised by a single mom, and this is what I've learned. And then I did another video, Black Men in Therapy, and the comments from black women, wow, color me surprised. I kept receiving comments full of skepticism from men saying, are you really trying to give us grace? Are you really trying to understand us? And when I saw the women comment, I went, oh wow, now it's starting to click. And
So listen, this lady is a therapist. Hello, Patricia. This lady is a therapist. And she's saying she made a video speaking to the fact of her husband being raised by a single mother. And there were a bunch of comments in the comments, like the one that I read. And she said after she started reading the comments from the women, it clicked. And she finally started to understand this is why black men feel hated. Smoke gang shit, before we go, we shall understand. That's not per se what she said, but this is what she's leading to. Let's get to it.
it saddened me, but I now understand. And a lot of them brought up generalizations about black men creating broken homes and leaving more baby mamas and babies out there. But I feel like millennials and Gen Z are swinging the pendulum the other way from Xers and boomers, because they're trying to be in their children's lives. They're not trying to have these broken homes. They're trying to make it work with their partners. So now I understand comments like this, but I'm a big advocate for all men's healing. I did not realize how hated black men.
So I just want y'all to know that I didn't just choose these videos randomly. Some of these videos, they jumped out at me because of, it's like related videos and things like that. But some of them jumped out at me. Like when I read that her name and she was a therapist, I was intrigued. I'm like, okay, let's check this out. We got to check this out because I'm sure this is probably going to go with what I'm talking about, especially since how it says something about how the black men are hated. Right? So certain things, I don't even have to listen to the video to know, because some things are just so naturally true that it really is sad to know that black women hate black men so bad that they don't even realize some black women don't even realize that they hate black men, that because they hate them so bad. They have such a strong dislike, and then when they say it, they just say it so freely. They just say it so freely. And then years and years and years go past, and down the line, down the road, they get older, and then they realize, I am single because I hated black men my whole life. Why would a black man ever, ever, ever want to date me? You are absolutely correct, young lady. No black man wants to date no lady that comes with energy like that. But we shall move forward because, again, I got some videos.
Perpetuated against
I
black
wasn't
men.
supposed to start it. I started over, y'all. I wasn't supposed to start it. Let's get to it. I got to start it over before we go.
greatest crimes perpetuated against black men specifically is the level to which their humanity and their hearts have been devalued, diminished, and dehumanized, and that they have become doing machines. The greatest value a black man has, in many instances, is what he can do for somebody. Right. And how he can do it, and how much he can do it, and how much he earns doing it. I mean, I hear it and see it among young people in the relationships. You know, oh, you're gonna get my nails done, and you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do that. Right. You know, they've been demeaned and devalued and dehearted. Right.
It is so strange to hear all these older women talking about how the black man has been demeaned and devalued and diminished and dehearted because black women treat black men like they are just banks. They treat them like ATM machines. They treat black men like punching bags. They treat black men like the scum of the earth, some of them. They treat black men like all black men deserve to be in jail when clearly it is the black women raising these black men. And again, as we heard in the video, black men going to jail is declining. Black women going to jail is increasing. I would wonder why. Maybe because of the masculinity and the femininity switch, because these masculine women are raising feminine boys. Just a thought. Smoke gang shit. Before we go.
To the point where they value themselves based on what they can do. Fix it, get it, make it happen. And no place have I seen in our world does anybody tell black people how to be. How to be with themselves, how to be.
I'm almost like, what the fuck you mean, how to be? What you mean, just any other black man confused at the moment? What Ms. Van Zandt is saying? Confused about how to just be? See, that's a real thing. You got to learn to find peace within yourself. And if you constantly being tugged, pulled, pushed, and talked about, drowned, beat down, beat on, and everybody talking about you ain't nothing because you ain't doing this, how can you ever find who you are supposed to be? I'm going to let her finish. Smoke gang shit before we go. It's really wild work, and it's fucking ridiculous that this is how black women treat black men. Smoke gang shit before we go.
True to themselves, how to be with their feelings, how to be with their heart, you know, and it's criminal. So what happens is then they begin to do the things that are expected of them, and that's how they're evaluated. And then if they can't do that anymore, whether it's the job or pay the mortgage or whatever, then they're just cast off like socks.
Yo, Ms. Van Zandt is really, she's really funny, but she's really honest woman. I'm going to give y'all a simple example that everybody has either experienced or know someone who has. A black man has been dating his black woman for 4 good years. 4 years. He 4 years in with her. Been paying bills and bought a couple cars. You know, they got a nice little mortgage. Everything going well. They got a little 3-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms, nice kitchen, nice basement. She's living nice. She doesn't have to work. He has all the cable and all the extra things she needs. It's all done. Hair, nails, and he do it all just because as the man he is, the money he makes, sure, love, I'll secure it all. but he loses his job. 6 months into losing his job, she has a problem now. Not only because he's not making money anymore, but now because she has to spend all the little money that she's getting to help support the family. Now she has to help pay the bills. Now she has to help bring groceries into the house. Now she has to help him secure their next month's rent. And she really doesn't like that. You understand what I'm saying? Women, they don't like to have to pitch in. They feel like a man should always be strong enough to carry each and every load with no support. And I'm telling you ladies right now, no man in the world is strong enough to carry each and every load with no support. I would advise you to start supporting your man to the best of your ability, especially if you love him and you want to keep him and you want to be with him. If you're a woman who is looking for marriage, trust me, you have to start treating your man like you are his wife, and he will treat you as such. And for those who want to get married, I'm working on the app just for that specifically. Work with me, Smoke Gang. I told you, we got some shit on the way. Oh yeah, while we talking about it, go get your merch. Go get your book. Go get your merch. Go get your book. Listen, I put a lot of effort into the merch. I put a lot of effort into the book. These things, listen, it's just the beginning, y'all. It's just the beginning. Smoke Gang shit, I love y'all. Before we go. Roma.
In the corner.
Just my thoughts.
So yeah, like Ms. Van Zant said, they tossed me into the side like dirty rags, tossed them to the corner and things like that. But we're not gonna worry about that because we got other videos. We have others to speak to these things. We have other videos to speak to these things. Hate the man. When will they realize? Oh shit. Y'all already know Sister Shahrazad Ali got something great to say. Before we go, Smoke Gang shit.
I hear a sister say that she don't like men, including our gay sisters, when they say, I can't stand men, I don't want no man, I'm tired of them, I'm moving on, and a lot of things, then they really haven't had a man, because there's nothing more satisfying than being able to please your man in the home.
Now listen, I didn't say it. This is a lady, and she's telling you, I'm pretty sure she ain't just telling you from unexperience. It's got to be experienced. Look at it. She got to be like 70-some years old. She's telling you women, you ain't never really had a man that you loved. Y'all have never had a man that you loved. Because if you had a man that you loved, there's nothing more satisfying. She said it, not me. It's nothing more satisfying than pleasing your man in the home. I'm going to let her finish, but that's where she at with it right now. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with y'all young ladies. And you, some of you older ones as well. Smoke Gang shit, before we go.
Especially in regard to fixing his food, fixing his dessert, helping him dress, and just little small things that we can make him feel wanted. We have a man who everybody hates. We hate him, his mama hate him, his family hate him, the white police hate him, the regular white men and white women hate him. This is a man who is hated by everyone.
The black man is the most hated man in the world, and I blame it on the black woman. It was bad enough that we were already hated by the people that we were hated by. But when the black women jumped on the hate train to add fuel to the fire, it made it as almost if the black man should be obsolete. And this is why these points need to be heard. This is why these points need to be spoke on a lot more by a lot more people than just me, by more than just Miss Ali. because the younger black women is growing up in a society where they're teaching the black woman to literally hate black men. If you cannot use him, hate him. And that is a sad, sad road for y'all to be on. I really hate to see what these black men gonna do to y'all once they get to a place where it's like, all right, well, let me show you bitches what's really happening. Excuse the language, but it had to be said because y'all get to treating men like, again, like doormats, things that you could just walk on and pick up and shake out whatever you need out of him and then throw his ass back down there and step on him some more. That's not how this shit go. Smoke gang shit, forward we go.
The only solace that God made for him was us. And when he comes to us and can't get any sanctuary at all, then he don't have no life. And then they win because what they want to do is to destroy him and make us think that we are better than him so that we will help the enemy destroy our own man that God gave to us. We have the best man on earth. Everybody want him. He looked better than everybody. He's stronger than everybody. He is the best, the wisest, and the most beautiful.
Now just think about what she said. Pay attention. Why do y'all think the black man is the most hated man in the world? Because at the same time of being the most hated man in the world, everybody either wants him or wants to be him. Yeah, I said it. I'm the one here to tell y'all that. The reason why the black man is the most hated man in the world is because everybody either wants a black man or they want to be a black man. They look at black men, they see black men, black men carry the load. It don't even matter how heavy the load is most times for most black men. They look at it like black men don't be lashing out complaining about their problems. Black men don't be lashing out. They don't just be beating on their women just because they had a hard day at work. Black men don't complain because their motherfucking car break down. They just go off and get that motherfucker fixed or go get a new car. Black men carry shit and keep shit when don't nobody even ask the black man, yo, black man, are you okay, brother? Hey, king, has anybody checked on you today? Did your queen come and ask you, have you ate? Has she came and gave you a hug to see if you needed to release some tension? Any of these things, nobody speaks to the black queen about how she's supposed to treat the black king, but everybody allows her to tear him down and make him feel like the peasant in the kingdom. Food for thought, smoke gang shit, before we go.
Whenever I hear a sister say,
Yeah, so that was Sister Shahrazad Ali, and we love her. We love that sister. Before we go, though, we have more. Oh, yeah, let's watch this video here. This is a good description. This video here, I'm pretty sure y'all have either seen it or heard about it, and if you haven't, pay close attention because you're getting ready to get a mouthful with this one. This video here where this young lady asked this question on tonight's conversation about how long should she wait for something extra from her man. And I'm going to let y'all hear the story before I enlighten y'all on why this story is so, like, did she really say that? He should divorce her right now. Leave her right now as we speak. But we'll get there. Y'all finna hear it. Smoke gang shit, for it we go.
If your partner is amazing, like he's amazing emotionally, physically. Earlier this year, I had to have 2 brain surgeries. He stayed with me in the hospital. He even washed my butt some of the times.
Damn.
But
So far, smoke gang, I don't hear nothing wrong with this young man. She started off saying he's amazing, he's wonderful, he do all these great things for me. Earlier this year, something happened to me. He had to get me back to health, wipe my rear end and everything else. Like literally had to take care of me like a baby. Let's continue to see where this question is going before we go.
He wasn't working for a couple of months, and I'm 24 now. So I basically feel like I'm just real grown, and I just want to know, like, how long.
Tell me more about this 24 or grown. That's not me talking, that's the crowd. So what's your question?
Basically, like, we haven't been out on any dates or anything recently, and I just want to know, like, how long do I wait before I feel appreciated?
See? This is exactly what I mean about the black man is the most hated man in the world. What the fuck does she mean? How long does she wait before she decide to feel appreciated? What, you don't feel appreciated? That motherfucker wiped your ass. He literally wiped your ass when you were sick and you couldn't do it yourself. What? Huh? This lady said, how long should she have to wait to feel appreciated on a man who took time off work to help nurse her back to health, wiped her ass, and now she's saying, well, you know, we haven't been out on any dates and things in a while. Well, maybe because he took the money that he saved up while you were sick to help take care of y'all and pay the bills and help wipe your ass. And now that he's back working again, maybe he want to get a little bit back in savings before he just starts spending money again like crazy, like you maybe before he was doing before you got sick. Like this, see, this is the problem. She thinking about the things he was doing before she got sick. He probably was taking her out to the club and taking her to go eat, probably buying her nice gifts and things like that. But then she got sick and he had to take time off work. And he had to nurse her back to health. And he had to deal with his mental all at the same time with no one asking him, yo, King, you good, bro? We know your girl over there going through something, bro. We know you doing the real man thing, taking care of her, bro. You good, bro? You need something? I bet your mother didn't call and ask him was he good while he was wiping your ass. I bet your daddy didn't. See what I'm saying? But she needs to feel appreciated. That's food for thought. Smoke gang shit before we go.
And you don't feel appreciated. Can't win.
This is at the point that we have to acknowledge people's capacities. Because while you were in your season of being taken care of, he was the one doing the nursing back to health, right? And he could probably still be trying to regain his capacity for himself after spending his year taking care of you. And
wait, let's really get to it now, because man, I had forgot completely that she said a year. She spent a year like this, right? Was you serious about being appreciated? This man took a whole year off of work to nurse you back to health. This man took a whole year out of his life, out of his savings account, out of his mental capacity, This is why I tell y'all the black man is the most hated man in the world. And I blame it on black women. Because black women, this is the things that they do. How is he not a good man and he took a whole year off work? She just been healthy for a few months herself, so he probably just got back to working good himself. Ain't really had a time to build his savings back up. And she already talking about how long do I gotta wait for him to take me out on a date again so I can feel appreciated. You selfish slut. Fuck, man, what the fuck? Smoke gang shit. Before we go.
you've gotten able to be better and, oh, I feel better now, I want to go on dates. He's trying to process what he just went through. So instead of you saying, how do I get to the space of me feeling appreciated, what have you done to show appreciation to your man for just birthing you back to health?
Like, can a nigga who wiped your ass and cleaned the fuck you up for a year feel fucking appreciated for a moment and shit? Like, what the fuck are we really talking about here? This nigga wiped your ass. Like, dog, he literally wiped your ass. You cannot make this shit up, dog. You can't make this shit up. And then people wonder why black men be like, yo, I'm cool, bro. You know what? I'd rather stay in the house, fucking watch TV and doze off mad I ain't got a bitch. Fuck you motherfuckers, bro. That's some selfish, ungrateful, unconsiderate. What the fuck? And this is what black men got to deal with, man. This is the type of shit that we got to deal with. And then the one or two good women in the bunch that's trying to get these fucking knucklehead, numbskull ass, no thinking ass broads a fucking lick of common sense. They always look at them. You old pick me ass bitch. You don't know nothing about what it means. That's exactly why she got a man, or men love to be with her and they hate fucking being with your motherfucking ass. Cause you don't want to fucking listen to even your own fucking gender tell you, nah, bitch, you being stupid. I don't do that shit around men. Anyway, smoke gang shit before we go. You gotta fucking show appreciation. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I don't even understand how a fucking woman could get up here and ask a fucking question like that after a man wiped her ass for a year. Like, that shit is fucking, yeah, before we go.
You said that you're 24 and you're grown, right? I think this is exactly where you showing your age at. I want to offer that you learn the signs of a good man.
As much as I don't fuck with Cheyenne Bryant, I promise you, as much as I don't fuck with Cheyenne Bryant, she fucking hit the nail on the head with that one. She fucking hit the nail on the head with that one. She told that young lady, I'm sure you need to figure out the signs of what the fuck a good man is. Cause you clearly finna leave one. Because you a fucking knucklehead, a numbskull. Man, use your fucking common sense. You dig? Smoke gang shit before we.
Because if you don't, you will become an of-age mature woman that looks back at him and his wife and his family, and you say, I really done.
Before I got into podcasting, I was a registered nurse. And I'm going to tell you, the idea of love that we have in our youth is not real love. That love where that person is incapacitated, can't wipe themselves, but that partner is there every single day hitting that call light, making sure I bring that meal, watching me wipe and say, you know what, you're not doing it right. Let me step in and do it. That idea of love you got exposed to at 24. You live long enough, you will outlive your money and your house and those cars. And sometimes your children, they get their own lives. They move to different places and ain't nobody there to take care of you but that woman you treated right or that man you treated right. And I want you to just think about that right now before you make any kind of decisions, because you got a man that showed you very own that he's willing to do that.
And so, as much as I don't really be fucking with Ace either, right? He gave that young woman some good advice. I would advise you to, before you just think you can up and throw your great relationship out of the window, that you should probably think about how your future would be with someone who's not willing to wipe your ass, with someone who's not willing to nurse you back to health, with someone who's not willing to go through the trenches with you and the struggle. Because see, that's what men think about all the time. As men, we always thinking about, I just pray that I can find a woman who can go through the struggle with me and still just love me. But most women don't make it through the struggle with the man that they picked. And it's a sad, sad situation. Smoke gang shit. Let's go to the next video. Before we go. Since we seen Sister Shahrazad Ali, I think I'm gonna bounce another one of hers real quick. Let's take a gander at what she got going on. This one is old, I see. Let me see. Only race of men who gets openly bashed by their women. Huh. Let's talk about it. Before we go, smoke gang shit.
Is the only male on earth, including every continent, who is disrespected by the women in his nation.
That's true.
Black women are the least married, but black men make the worst husbands. Let's face the truth. No matter who y'all get married to, y'all still are the leaders of divorce.
Black men are not evolving, and that is what holding the black community back from evolving altogether.
Black men love to go toe-to-toe with black women, but let's be honest. It's not because they're strong, it's because they're safe. You don't see them having the same energy with men of other races, especially white men.
I don't think you guys are aware of how bad you're losing. Yeah? You're losing really, really bad. You understand? And you know who you're losing them to? White men!
The black man.
So, as y'all can see, Sister Shahrazad Ali said in the very beginning of the video, as she had the commentator reading, the black man is the most hated man in the world. These women, they get on the internet and they say these things about black men, and most of them act like they tend to forget they have black fathers, black cousins, black uncles, black sons, black friends. These are all men, right? But they can jump on the internet and bash other black men like it's just another day at the office, right? And that's the really sad situation that black men have to live with. But let's jump off into this last video and let's see what we're really talking about. Let's see how some black women still think about black men. Before we go, smoke gang shit. Okay, the hatred y'all have for heterosexual, masculine black American men is mind-boggling. I definitely agree. Smoke gang shit. Before we go.
I don't understand why I keep getting so many videos popping up on my For You page of women who talk about how much they hate Tory Lanez. They're saying that they want him to stay in prison, even though we know he didn't do it. Like, that's evil. They're on here cackling about Chris Brown getting locked up for saying that Tory should be freed. Like, when you know this man is in there for something he didn't do. But y'all are evil. Like, I would never understand why you hate your own men so bad. Like, but I just block those pages. When they come up, I just block them. Just like those bedwench pages when they get on here and talk about how much they hate black men and love all other sorts of men. Like, it's okay to have a preference. But anytime you just hate your own men that bad, it's something wrong with you. Like,
listen, I'm glad that this black woman has said what need to be said. Anytime the black woman can hate the black man so bad, it's something wrong with her. It's definitely not the black man. Black men have done nothing to our own women to make them hate us as bad as they hate us. Now, can I say that all black men are the greatest men in the world? No, because we all know there are pieces of shit in every race, not just the black community. That's the problem. Black women try to pin it on every fucking black man, and then them doing that makes the whole world be like, yeah, all black men ain't shit, fuck them. So, you have to stop doing that ignorant ass, fuck ass shit. Start pointing out the niggas that y'all fuck with, that y'all think is fuck ass niggas, and leave them niggas alone. Go find y'all some good men that actually like to build and take care and grow with a woman. The type of men y'all claim y'all want, the ones that don't cheat, the ones that stay at home, they only enjoy their women. But y'all so loosey-goosey out here. Y'all really like the niggas that's in the street that's fucking 5, 6, 80 y'all at the same time, getting 4 y'all pregnant at the same time, and ditching all of y'all. Them the ones y'all like. So, it is what it is. Smoke gang shit. Before we go.
I don't know. That's a level of self-hate that I'll never understand. And I just, especially as a mother of black sons, like, no, you're not, you ain't gonna get no cool punch with me getting on here talking about how much you hate black men and how much you want an innocent black man to be in jail. And like I said in the previous video, you got motherfuckers out here that's really doing shit, but y'all all right with them, so y'all let them slide. Yeah, I just block a lot of y'all because y'all be on some bullshit.
So yeah, I liked it. I had to play that video last. I knew that black lady was gonna say some real good shit when I read the caption. But the bottom line is the black man is the most hated man in the world, and it's black women's fault because black women act like they don't have the fucking common sense to see that they're tearing up their own communities. They act like they don't have the fucking common sense to see that they are so free and they've been so free that they think they have no responsibilities. They have no leadership to their children. They have nothing to do but what the fuck they want to do and hang out and just, I'll sleep with that man, I'll sleep with that girl, I'll go sleep with that dog, and I'll go lay on that horse and let. So, when these old pea-brain ass, bird-brain ass women actually start acting like they have some common sense, the black community may actually start to heal, because maybe the women will actually see, like, dang, I haven't been a nurturing place for the black man. I haven't been a place where he can come and it's at peace. He can think, he can clear his mind, and he can relieve himself from some of the stress that he's actually been going through. He can actually pray and talk with the Father and deal with some of the emotions and situations and things that he has going on in his head, because she's been a place of peace for him. She's cooking. She got a clean house, she cleans his house, however it works. You understand? She makes the man feel like the king of the castle, because a queen's job is to make sure the king always knows that he is the king. So, I appreciate everybody for coming out, joining me for Thoughts on Thursdays this Thursday. Smoke Gang, y'all know we gonna keep doing shit. We gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna keep incorporating new ideas and new creative thoughts, and we gonna get more merch. I just dropped a shirt, so go get shirts. Go get the book. Listen, we are moving forward in life, and anybody who ain't with it, fuck them, because we ain't finna stop, and we ain't finna go back and be like, oh, why? No, fuck that shit. Forward we go. Smoke Gang shit. So, with that said, God bless and great evening, Smoke Gang. Y'all know this is each and every Thursday night at 9 p.m., and I will catch you guys tomorrow for Smoking with the King at 4:20 Eastern p.m. each and every Friday. Again, God bless and good night. Smoke.